Ladies and gentlemen, your sweet Zionist Prince White colonizer back here with another video from Israel, the Holy Land. Let's take a look at Jordan Peterson. I think crying.
Okay, all right, what the hell? Address the Jewish question. That's a hell of a thing to ask. So that's Jack Lintern, you know? I mean, really, that's a hell of a thing to ask. But I will say something about it.
Okay.
You know, and I've thought about this a lot. So there is evidence that Ashkenazi Jews, so those are Jews of European heritage, have IQs that are about 15 points higher than the population average. So that's a lot, 15 points. It's about the average difference between the typical high school student and the typical state college student. It's a lot. And one of the things that means is, so imagine there's two distributions and that they overlap, and that the Jewish one is the mean is 115, so the whole distribution is shifted to the right. What that means is that if you go up into the higher IQ strata, 130, 145, way the hell up there, that Jewish people are overwhelmingly overrepresented at the high end of the IQ distribution. Now, the price they pay for that is some increased propensity for neurological diseases that seems to be associated in some sense with that heightened IQ. Now, you know, the science on this isn't settled, but it's reasonably solid, you know, given the standards of such things. Okay, so Jews are going to be overrepresented at the high end of cognitively complex disciplines. So then I would say, and that's the case, like they're way overrepresented among like outstanding scientists and among Nobel Prize winners and so forth. And so, you know, people look and they think, well, why are there a disproportionate number of Jewish people in positions of authority? And they say, well, it must be a conspiracy. You know, it must be systemic in some sense. It's like, no, it can be simply accounted for by that relatively large IQ differential. Now, the next criticism would be, well, don't the Jews tend to lean left? Well, first you might say, well, you know, given what happened in Nazi Germany, to the degree that that was right wing, as we discussed earlier, that's the nationalism and ethnocentrism, it's hardly surprising that they might, you know, in this historical period of time, tend to move towards the left. But more importantly than that, IQ is associated with trait openness. And trait openness is a strong predictor of political liberalism. So, and it's the strongest predictor of political liberalism. So, you know, it's very difficult. So that's what I have to say about that. It's like, and the other thing I would say is, you know, the fact that there's a population, a subpopulation of people who are much smarter than average. Not on average, right? On average, you got to get that straight. On average is actually of great benefit to the rest of us, because what do you want? Fewer geniuses? Fewer people with IQs of 145 or 160? That's, and you know, and it's no conspiracy that puts people who are smarter higher up in competence hierarchies, because IQ is the best predictor of movement up in a complex competence hierarchy. So there, I've addressed the Jewish question. It's like it's a confusion between ethnicity and IQ as far as I'm concerned. So I'll probably get like painted 6 different shades of black for that answer, but I've thought about it a long time. It's the best that I can manage.
I mean, so, I'm not Ashkenazi or anything, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know what else I can add. I'm about, if I wasn't brown, I'd be blushing right now, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, baby, I don't, you know. Let me just open up my Torah real quick. Let me start reading. Let me get this Torah opened up. Let me get this Tanakh opened up real quick. Let me read the Old Testament real quick. Channel my inner Moses. In all seriousness, here's the reality. You hate us because you ain't us. And that's only for you hate us. Not for those of you guys who fuck with us. Those of you guys who fuck with us, we love you. You know, big shout out. The whole concept of this, the whole concept of the Jewish family, of the Jewish tribe, the whole concept is to improve the world. Tikkun olam. Ol, light. That is the core of what we do. It's why we're here on earth. It's our purpose. Let us do. Come to kill us, we'll get you. Let us do. I don't have anything else to add to Jordan Peterson's commentary on this. Let us do. That's all I have to say. Let us be and watch us. Watch us and help us make the world a better place. Get in our way or try to kill us, and, well, you don't have to mess with us. You got to mess with the guy upstairs. He gonna come get you, not me. I can't do shit. He gonna get you. That's all I got to say. I love you guys a long time. Thanks for watching another video from me. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, class. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.